here's what it looks like after a couple of days. A little chunky. Oh, then I'm going to put this in his bucket. Dump this on it. Then I just stir it every day for 7 days. That's what it looks like. Put like a brick or something on there and make sure it stays underwater. All right, it's day 8. I came out this morning and turned it a couple more times, and I cut a little piece off. They say that if it's white all the way through, then it's done. So that looks pretty white all the way through. So moving on. Next, we rinse it for 20 minutes and then soak it for 20 minutes in like a bath of baking soda. So let's do that. Okay, I guess my better judgment, I'm going to show you guys what a terrible job I did on skinning this thing, or fleshing it out, I should say. That, I cannot emphasize enough how hard that shield is to cut off. Like if you look down here, it looks really nice. I think that's what it's supposed to look like everywhere. You can kind of see the hair starting to poke out a little bit. That part looks good, and then you get into like the shield starts like right in here somewhere. You can kind of see how choppy that is. This is where, when I was skinning it, I thought maybe I can get between the skin and the shield and save myself work at this stage when I was fleshing it by just getting it down to there when I was skinning it, but that's impossible. You can see like I went through pretty bad right there, and there's another. That's not too bad. Anyway, that was the worst one. But anyway, it looks pretty rough. I'm critiquing myself honestly. I think what my plan is to kind of work it a little bit as this stuff starts to dry. It's still kind of damp, so that's when you're supposed to put it on this hide tanning formula, and just kind of, I guess, work it as it dries, so that the fibers get stretched out and it stays whatever. But I think my plan is, as it dries, I might go over it with the sandpaper and try and smooth out some of this crap that looks so bad. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's going to be on the inside of a football. I think in the future, I think I will just save hides from like sows. A boar is a really cool looking boar. He has such cool looking hair. So I'm not mad about it, but it's just a lot of work. Also, I noticed, if you saw in that video, there's a ton of like, I thought the ticks would all fall out. Where were they? You can kind of see, I don't know. This thing was crawling with ticks when I was skinning it. I don't know if you can see them. But anyway, there's a bunch of like tick husks in the hair. We'll have to figure out how to get those out. Anyway, that's where we're at. I mean, I'm not mad about it. I just wish I'd have done a better job. But, you know, that's why, you know, also behind the scenes hack, everyone's always wondering, I know you haven't asked, but how do you set up, you know, what's behind the scenes? And I have a tripod, so I'm kind of a big deal. And I don't think that all those people that say, this is my first time on YouTube, I bet it's their third time. Because this is, oh, there's another little hole right there. I don't know. This is, I mean, just requires a lot of muscle memory and figuring it out. But it's been fun. Okay, so I just sanded it. It's still super thick in some places compared to others. I think that's how it's supposed to be all the way around. But the shield is still chunky. I'm starting to see like the little hair follicles poke through, so I think I'm going to stop there. I think it may look worse right now, but it actually feels a lot better. It's a lot more pliable. A lot, where that shield was, it's still kind of stiff, but it feels much better than it did. I think I'm going to put another layer of that tanning stuff on it, and just kind of leave it alone for a few days, and see where we're at. But yeah, it's turning out, I guess. So here's what I'm left with. These are very thick, and as I was cutting these out, I realized, you sew these together inside out, and then you gotta flip the whole thing inside out, or outside in, outside out, and you gotta flip it the right way after it's all sewed together. So I need these to be way more flexible than they are. It's pretty stiff. So I think I'm going to try and shave some of that thickness away, at least in some of the areas. Some of them weren't too bad, but it's like those areas where the shield was were still pretty thick. So I think I'm going to try and just take a knife and try and shave that back a little bit. You want it so bad, don't you? Yeah, you do. Okay, so I've successfully thinned these out to where I still am worried about flipping this thing inside out at some point, but you can see like how close to the grain I've gotten, so I'm worried about going any closer. And then I redrew my lines, and then I added this green line. That's where the stitching's actually going to go, because I think I'm going to go through this next and just kind of thin that out a little bit more going out to the edge, you know, from outside that green line towards the edge. So when I stitch it, it won't be super bulky. But that's kind of what we're left with. Our four pieces. And so next I'm gonna just trim up the edges, and then we'll get started with the stamping. Okay, so here we are with the football pieces all cut out. I've even kind of shaved a little bit of the edges here, so it'll be a little bit thinner where I stitch it. The next step is to take a little punch and just kind of go around so that when I thread it, it'll be a little bit easier to thread. Makes the needle go in real easy. So I'm just gonna kind of line these bad boys up. Something like that. Then just put that one in the last hole. Just kind of do that all the way around, following that green line. Okay, I think this is all set and ready to be stitched together. I've figured out where I want each of the panels, and I've kind of numbered them. I've stenciled out where like those laces are gonna go. So I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of start stitching around here and get this all stitched together and go from there. Looks like belt there. really is. Anyway, that's the idea. I'll speed this up so you don't have to suffer with me. All right, boys, I think I got the strat. I'm on my last, oh, whatever you call it, seam. But the strat is to go through all the holes. First of all, wet it. That helped a lot. Next, you punch through every single of these holes with this awl. Well, you can see that. I started doing that towards the end of that last seam. And just flew through the last little bit there, so hoping if I, oh fudge. I'm hoping if I just preemptively do this whole thing with a awl. See, there's a few of them, they're just a little resistant. With a needle, you sit there forever trying to get through it. This thing's super sharp. This football's got more of my DNA on it than I care to admit. All blood. Anyway, I'll shut up and put it back on time lapse so that you don't have to suffer with me. But after I stitch this last seam, I gotta try and flip it inside out. And that's my goal, is to flip it inside out before this thing starts to dry. It's been soaking in water all day. So it's pretty pliable right now. All right, so it's mostly stitched together here. I left it a little loose here because I gotta try and flip this thing inside out, which I've got to punch those holes right there for the lace. But that's what it looks like. Not too bad. Took forever. So let's see what we can do. Yikes. It's very satisfying. There's no way this was gonna happen dry, so. Ooh. Looks amazing. Shoot. Luckily, I didn't cut those strings. So I can loosen it a little bit. Oh man. Come on, baby. I think it's coming. Come on, baby. Yes. Oh, yes. Looks like a toupee. Oh. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. So much better than I imagined. Oh, yes. Holy cow. Look at that beauty. We just got to dry it out and put the bladder in there. Figure out how to lace this bad boy up. Oh my gosh, this is freaking amazing. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. So much better than I imagined. All right, you missed the first little bit because I was doing it as I was watching a YouTube video on how to do this. But I put some little material in here to kind of cover up the bladder. And now, let's see if I can remember how I did this without the video in front of me so that I can get credit for doing it myself. Doesn't look right.
Real nice, huh?
How did I get 2 on that one? I'm supposed to have 2. That's not right. I'm confused. I don't have my video in front of me. Okay. Forgot I'm supposed to go straight across, and then the next one goes down. Get this done because it's starting to dry out a little bit. So, you can talk if you want. But just know everyone's going to hear anything you say. Wow.
Oh, these were pissed today. You don't know what Dad got multiple stings.
You got one.
James. Through.
Oh, of course, we always win.
That's a little sus. Yes, me.
No, no, no.
All right, so still janky, but what about this thing isn't right? That's what it looks like tonight. Tomorrow I need to get like a hemostat so that I can weave this through the other way, the rest of the way, and tie it off or whatever you're supposed to do. But overall, I'm pretty happy with this. It looks amazing. I even figured out how to get the little thing right there. Not that was not easy, but man,
Where's that?
this thing is amazing. I gotta. Well, there she is in all of her beauty. I think it turned out amazing. Holds air, at least for now.